are with night 8 of the NBA DFS journey that I'm on. This was only a 3-game slate. This is a FanDuel lineup I have up here, just comparing against one of my best lineups, which wasn't that good at all, to the winning lineup in the NBA Scary Shot Halloween contest, 100K to first. I like, again, throwing a couple into these bigger 150 entry contests, but I primarily play in the $2, 22, 25 entry max or 20 entry max on FanDuel, and then the 20 entry maxes on DK and single entries on both sites as well. So that's usually where I live, but then I like to throw a couple just in the big one just for the fun of it. So it was an interesting slate with, I did like Westbrook quite a bit, and my simulator did not, so I had to try to force him in there. So that one paid off big time, 13.9% owned, and he had a big night in a fairly easy game against the Magic. They were comfortably ahead in that game most of the time. Other plays, chalky play was Grayson Allen. He paid off, 32.9 points. Zach Collins was solid. Keldon Johnson had a really good game. He helped kind of energize that comeback against the Suns. That was a great basketball game. Some highlight plays back and forth between Wembanyama and Durant. That was a great early season matchup. Yeah, so overall didn't do too great on the slate. I think I lost around 40 on each site, but again, we'll be back tomorrow and we have a big 13-game slate. So let's pop over here and take a look at quick totals for tomorrow's 13-game slate. Wizards Hawks pops over under 238. Pacers Celtics 233.5. Those are the top two so far that I'm seeing as far as over unders and totals, but this Kings Warriors could be up tempo, back and forth. De'Aaron Fox is out, so kind of take a look at who you may want to pivot off of. Use some data and research to back that up. I know a lot of people's first instinct will be to go to De'Aaron Fox, or for De'Aaron Fox being out, we'll go to Malik Monk, but there's other maybe usage bumps there, so take a look at that. I don't think Monk's a bad option at all. He's sitting at 5K on FanDuel. I'm not sure what his price point is on DK. But yeah, tomorrow, 13 games. It's the biggest slate we've had in the NBA yet, so you'll have to be prepared for any crazy late breaking news that you have to pivot off of. So I wanted to just kind of show you a quick sim to see what the simulator likes. Again, I use SaberSim, great tool, have had success with them, and there's a lot of customization you can do. I'm just going to run a first sim. You do have to bump up something for DK sims just to make it different to be able to run the sim. Let's see what they like to start the day. And I'm basing this off of a 20 entry max contest, which is nice. You can adjust the contest size, contest type to fit the simulations for those type of contests. Projection wise, it looks like Doncic, Jokic, Giannis, Sabonis are the top in that 50 plus projection range, which makes sense. Those guys can fill it up. Then you've got AD, Tatum, Halliburton in that next tier. LaMelo Ball has played very poorly to start this season. He may be knocking off the rust coming back from an injury-plagued season that he had, well, really the last few years. So he's projecting decently. All right, let's see. So the Sims have been loving Scoot Henderson. I've been seeing him a ton in the Sims, and he has not paid off once this year. So if I were to adjust this, I would taper down some of his ownership. It looks like they got him in 50% of the contest. So I don't really like that, just based off of what I've seen from him so far. He's got a big rookie curve that it seems like eventually he'll hopefully get over the hump. But as of now, I'm not too high on that play. So yeah, you can see this top lineup based on the projection score is Scoot Henderson, Cam Thomas, Ben Simmons, Jalen Johnson, Daniel Gafford, Marcus Smart, Jabari Smith Jr., and then Jaren Jackson Jr. But again, I like to tweak this, bump up exposures, bump up projections, and then rerun this throughout the day based off some of the other supplemental research I'm doing. it's a great tool to use and incorporate with some of those other research tools that we have at our disposal. So yeah,